What's up, all my Ewoks, Tribbles, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and today I'm going to be talking again about the backlash that Gal Gadot has been receiving because she got cast in a movie to play the character of Cleopatra. Oh my god, shocking, right? An actress got hired to play a character in a movie. Oh, the audacity. Oh my goodness. It's, the top offense in the entire world of criminal history ever. You would think that if you, took anything you read on Twitter seriously, but these people just aren't stopping. My video yesterday was about the same topic where I was, just reading all of these insane tweets from people that were just completely outraged that Gal Gadot, an actress, got cast to play a character in a movie. But it hasn't stopped. If anything, it's gotten worse. So I have all of these tweets pulled up, as well as a few more other extras that are just commenting on the matter. So we are going to go take a look at those. So let's go check them out. Alright everyone, so I have Data Racer's tweets pulled up. So this is another compilation of all of the harassment that Gal Gadot is getting, and it is a reply to the one that was posted yesterday. So it is not stopped. Let's see what Data Racer says. Loads of abuse and racism is being sent to Gal Gadot. Woke media calls it backlash, completely ignoring the vile harassment, which is 100% true. And again, if you guys are not following Data Racer over on Twitter, make sure that you go do so. It is at DataRacer117. So let's get right into this. Gal Gadot is facing backlash for starring in new historical epic Cleopatra. It's not backlash, it's straight up harassment. Get it right. So here we go. Bitch, shut the fuck up, question mark, question mark, question mark, and die already. I seriously hope you suffer in this life and the next. White people, ... God, I hate them. You're a Zionist monster bitch. Sticking tongue out emoji, flipping off emoji. Don't utter the name of my country on your filthy mouth, you piece of filth. Hell fucking no, question mark, question mark, question mark. Not a Zionist pig, question mark, question mark, question mark. A colonizer playing a historical colonizer? That's not what we meant when we asked for representation in the industry. Fuck you. A white Bex, or I'm assuming this is going to mean bitch, but they censored it, as Cleopatra. The caucasity. Shut the fuck up. This Zionist is pissing me off. The Queen of Egypt was black. You're not doing anyone any favors. Nobody cares about the lies but you and the sorry-ass director, period. Hashtag black. Black, blackity, hashtag black. Rescue yourselves. But you're not black. Cleopatra was. Fuck you. May the whitewashing begin. It's really sad to see how many people don't know that Cleopatra wasn't black. This is insane. So then here we have another. So I was reading some of the replies that were on the post about Gal Gadot getting backlash. This is one of them. Well, she better. I can't believe they cast a Zionist. Then one of the things that is always funny and ironic about the people that praise the fact that Gal is getting backlash are ones that have something like feminist in their profile. Is it really feminist to attack a woman who got cast as a role? Because last time I checked, actors in Hollywood, they're playing parts. They are not the actual part. Tom Hanks is not Forrest Gump. I don't understand the mindset of these people, but then again, I'm not insane. Alright, so now I have Aiden Paladin's tweets pulled up. So if you are not aware of who Aiden Paladin is, she is actually a very awesome, lovely person, but she's also a badass YouTuber that dives pretty in-depth into psychological matters of certain topics. So if you are not subscribed over to Aiden Paladin's channel, I would highly recommend it. So let's see what she has to say about this whole situation. So Gal Gadot is being harassed and threatened by the woke left for being cast as Cleopatra, a Greek Telemanic woman. Why? For being a Zionist Jew. Okay. Remember, these are the people who call absolutely everyone they disagree with Nazis. No one had a problem with an Israeli woman playing Greek Wonder Woman, so why is there now a problem with the same Israeli woman playing a different Greek? Good question, Aiden.
Oh, Twitter. You'll never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy and just complete morons than you will on Twitter. That is exactly what Twitter is. But I think one of the reoccurring points that, even Aiden pointed out and Data Racer pointed out, everyone whose tweets that I've covered either in this video or in my prior video, is that all these people that are complaining, that are calling for, the death of Gal Gadot, saying that she's a Zionist, all of these terrible things that they're saying about her, it's all because they don't know history. And it's very simple. If you would have just paid attention in your history class, this thing that you're complaining about, you wouldn't be complaining about, because you would know that there's no actual problem here. First off, Cleopatra wasn't black. It's a Google search away. The fact that these people don't use these tools that are there, and it's like thinking before speaking. I know that one's a little bit harder when you're like in the moment and you're in a group of people and you're talking and sometimes things just come out like word vomit. But then there's also the situation where you're sitting on a computer or behind your cell phone, right? Or your tablet, whatever. And you're going to type this because you're upset. Wouldn't you take a minute to go and actually go and check your facts, do a little fact check, so that way when you go and tweet something like this, 100% sure that you are right? But apparently none of these people have the mental capacity to think about what they're saying or what they're doing, and they don't understand that there are actual ramifications for their actions. It used to be where we lived in a world where it was sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. But now it's gotten to the point where the Twitter mom just gets so, obsessed and insane, and once you have an X on your back, they will stop at nothing. Absolutely nothing. It doesn't matter. Logic, reason, out the window. They are out for blood, and people have, committed suicide over the Twitter mob going after them. People have lost their jobs, their entire careers, because all of these little pussies that hide behind a computer screen go out of their way to attack someone, and they don't have to deal with any of the consequences. If you're, face to face with a person and you say something to them and you're pushing that limit of a person's self-control, one, you're probably going to get your ass kicked, especially if it's somebody that's much larger than you and you're like a little chihuahua going after a freaking mastiff, and you're just treading the water, waiting, to see out of the kindness of that mastiff's heart on how much self-control they have for not, just ripping you a freaking new one. Or, other things could possibly happen. Also, I found that people are actually quite cowardice when it comes to being in person or one-on-one, even, virtually face-to-face. People never, or almost never, back up the shit that they said when you're not there or when they're hiding behind a computer screen. So it's like we live in this twisted Twilight Zone parallel universe where all of the cowards just rise up and then they go out of their way to attack people on social media, to attack an actress for getting cast to play a character in a movie, which is her job. She's been quite successful at it. The, movie companies, they want to hire her because they know that she sells tickets, because people know who she is. The general public, like Gal Gadot. Somebody like my mom, she's like, oh yeah, that's the Wonder Woman chick. Yeah, she's in the movie. I'll go watch it because I liked her in that one movie. That's the way that normies, the general public, think about things. But we just have this
just the coward brigade on Twitter that just go out of their way because they're so miserable in, their pathetic little lives that they have to, feel some kind of self-value by going out of their way, saying the most absurd and bizarre things about someone or to someone that they would never have the balls to say in person. And they just go and do it with absolutely no ramifications or repercussions for their actions. It's blowing my mind the kind of world that we're evolving to and just the complete shit show that Twitter is. And it's not stopping. And if you're on Twitter long enough, you'll, eventually see the other side of it where you're the one with the X on your back. I remember the first time that, that happened to me and I was just overwhelmed. Like, I'm explaining it to these people. I'm explaining, using logic and reason for why they are wrong. And this is just my opinion. I'm just some person on the internet. You don't have to lose your mind. You don't have to call me a Nazi. You don't have to try to go and, find out where I live and go, just try to make my life complete hell because I gave I gave my opinion on like a drawing. But they don't care. Again, logic and reason out the window. They are out for blood because they are so miserable in their own pathetic excuse for lives that they, get some kind of sick, twisted pleasure for causing pain and harassing someone. And it blows my mind how many videos I've done on this topic, on people getting harassed on Twitter. And Twitter, its rules and regulations, it doesn't care about any of this. It's like, you called a person dude, banned for life. This person called you a Zionist and wished you death. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's such a corrupt, fucked up system. And, there needs to be some kind of change, but I doubt that they will do it anytime soon. And just watching this unfold, I already know this isn't the end. It's gonna get worse. And we'll have to see what the movie or what Paramount says. And Paramount, because to my knowledge, they haven't made a statement on this, on the backlash of Gal, which I shouldn't even be saying backlash, of the absurd and outright harassment of Gal Gadot for being cast in a movie. And some people made good points. They're like, I bet you Liv Tyler, Elizabeth Taylor, not Liv Tyler, didn't get this kind of backlash for playing Cleopatra. It was Elizabeth freaking Taylor. But they're doing this for Gal Gadot, and it's because we live in a world full of cowards hiding behind a computer screen and a keyboard. So, everyone, let me know what you think about all of this nonsense in the comments below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications and make sure it is set to all. That way you actually get notifications. And until next time, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone.
What's up, everyone? It's Anna, also known as That Star Wars Girl, and I have an Etsy store, so if you've ever wanted to own a print of my artwork, this is the place to go. As you can see, I have a lot of recognizable characters, from horror films to heroes to Star Wars characters. Some of the notable characters I have on here are Darth Vader, which I did a couple live streams painting, so you can own a print of this painting. I also have Luke Skywalker, the binary sunset version, one of my favorite scenes in the original New Hope movie. I have Darth Maul, which Ray Parks himself actually complimented me on Instagram. And then last but certainly not least, Ahsoka Tano. So if you want to own any of these prints, go right on over to my Etsy store. Again, that's The Art of Anna, That Star Wars Girl, or TSWG for short. Thank you, everyone, and have a great rest of your day. What's up, everyone? I have a P.O. box, so if you want to send me some mail, go ahead and send it to Anna, That Star Wars Girl, or TSWG for short, at P.O. Box number 28171, Santa Ana, California, 927998171. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much.